Hi Pisces, I hope that this reading finds you well. And these are messages for you, and it's a general reading. It's going to include all the topics, so we're just going to see what comes out for you, Pisces. So you've got Druid, and this is hold the space. This is about keeping space for things that you want to come into your experience, because nothing can show up if you're all congested, if your energy is full. And then it's underlined by the snake. It says shed old skin. So this is about you releasing things that are, you're done with, and holding the space for the new that you want to have in your life. All right, Pisces, let's get you some true emotional and what's the tea for Pisces. All right, show me for Pisces, please. What's going on with the Pisces collective? Okay, first card out is legal matters. So it says divorce, property, criminal matters, or paternity, child support, or traffic ticket. And then you've also got moving. So some of you could be moving. Then it says romantic love affair, sex fix, secret lover. And then inside scoop, a closer look, nosy, up in your business. And then this ain't shit card. It just says ain't shit. That's literally all it says on it. And then that's underlined by happily single, doing you, dating, stress-free, setting goals, and career focused. All right, so I'm going to clarify some of this for you, Pisces. Let's see what comes out with these tea leaves here. Show me for Pisces, please. Show me for Pisces. Wow. So we've got broken bridge, and it says unsuccessful outcome to a problem. Period of frustration, lessons to be learned with funnel. And then dagger. Fear, worries, intense situations. Then egg, success assured with good plans and hard work. And haystack, karma, you will reap what you have sown. And broken ring, parting of the ways in either romance or business. And you did get this moving, which I don't know if that has to do because you're partnering. I mean, you're parting ways with somebody, and also with this broken bridge, the unsuccessful outcomes to something. All right, show me Pisces personal energy that they're most in at this time. 7 of Pentacles. So Pisces, it says this is a time that is like a pause, because the 7 of Pentacles is about taking stock of where you've had energy expenditure, what you've put your time and energy into, and really seeing about like what you've gotten back. It says you have invested wisely, have patience and wait for the harvest. Review your progress and make plans for your next endeavor. So this is your energy currently. What is Pisces' most potent challenge at this time? What is their most potent challenge at this time? So you've got the 10 of Wands, and this is about being overwrought with burden, just carrying too much for your own sanity. Ask your angels for helpful people to lighten your load. Working too many hours, trying too hard to please others. So that's your most potent challenge, is the 10 of Wands. The 5 of Cups underlying that, and that's an energy of being sorrowful and feeling bad. 5 of Cups. So your biggest challenge at this time is to definitely give off, like delegate some responsibilities, lighten your load, release some things that you've been holding on to with that snake energy. Shed your skin, you know what I mean? And really let your shoulders feel light, you know, energetically release, and you'll physically feel it. What's the incoming energy that Pisces should be aware of? So you've got the world here. This is a culmination point. This is an ending that brings a beginning. Archangel Michael. And says a very happy ending. Coming full circle, spiritual growth and insight. So your incoming energy here with the world is about a culmination point. Something is reached its end. And that's a good thing, because now this beautiful new time for you is here. This is underlined by the Knight of Swords, Knight of Michael, and it says time to move quickly. Choose logic over emotion and sudden changes. So what's the advice for the Pisces? What's the advice for them? Four of Swords, Four of Michael. It says insights that come from quiet meditation. The need for more sleep or time off. Seek relief from stress. So this is your advice. Seek relief. You need to unburden yourself and release some things that you're carrying that are bringing you down, holding you back. And the Page of Swords is underlying the Four of Swords, and it says, you have what it takes to succeed. Review contracts or documents very thoroughly. What's the messages here for Pisces? Okay, you've got two with this. It says, declutter. You'll feel better and more focused if you take the time to clear away clutter from your living and workspace. And this is also going to help you with the Ten of Wands as your challenge, because there's just too much. It's like on you. And then physically doing this in your environment will also help. Donate what you can to help others who may need your items. Be sure to keep your schedule uncluttered as well. So this is that decluttering. And then you've got a windfall of abundance. An increase in abundance is arriving in many different forms, some of them unexpected. Be open to receiving, and know that this abundance comes to you to support your life purpose, health, and charitable work. So you need to be open to receiving. And this very first card out, Druid, hold the space. Okay, this is about you creating space for you to receive. Because, okay, picture a full closet. How can you put more clothes in that closet? You can't. You've got to donate some to Goodwill first, you know, for example, to then make space for new items. Underline this is release jealousy. It says jealousy is an affirmation that you don't have something, and the universe manifests exactly as you affirm. Let other people's success inspire rather than frustrate you. If they can have it, so can you. All right. Underlying energies are just, you know, surrounding energy that may be of importance. That's why I always read the bottom card too. Positive assumptions. In conflict, assume positive intent. Ask, what might they have been trying to achieve? When you reframe the motivation, you soften the emotional charge and open space for resolution. Positive assumptions. And it says, circle of excellence. Visualize a glowing circle of light in front of you, filled with qualities like focus, vitality, clarity, and luck. Step into the circle and feel these qualities flowing through you. This is your circle of excellence. At any time, you can return to it and access your most resourceful states. That's beautiful. That's a great visualization to practice. There's so many things that our mind does that is so powerful, and one can really affect our energy and our experience in our daily lives. So Pisces, everybody has light and shadow operating within them at all times. So I'm just going to draw attention to yours at this time to bring you the most clarity that you can get. Show me Pisces' most potent shadow at this time that they should be aware of for their highest good. Okay, dears, you've got fearful, a learned behavior that can be unlearned. It's also a low vibrating feeling that creates limitations for you and your future happiness. And then prejudice. What if you were categorized into a group into a group and given attributes that were false without truly knowing who you are. This is underlined by unworthy. Think deeply and ask yourself why you are not worthy of the situation at hand. So you're just holding on to some biases that can definitely be unlearned here. Excuse me. All right, Pisces. Show me for the Pisces collective. The first card was harmony, balance, peace, and happiness. The cleanse, detox, ridding negativity, and purification. Wow, there's so many things in this deck that could have come out, but you've got the very only two cards that are like alike, with the harmony and the cleanse. So this is about you getting yourself out of this heavy Ten of Wands energy. That's your challenge, because you really need to hold space for the new so you can be open to receiving. And underlying this energy is snack. It says obsession, physical attraction, and sex appeal. I feel like your reading is more based upon your own psychological makeup and your spirituality, your connection to the divine, and the way that you are operating your your personal identity in life. But there was a card about a romantic love affair that did show up here. So there is some energy about a love affair as well. So let's see, because of that, I'm going to pull from the Love Oracle. Let's see for Pisces for the romantic, hold on a second, romantic love affair. Show me for Pisces for their romantic love affair. So family, it says children, ancestors, family of origin. Then you've got healing, wounds, improving, mending, and progress. And then new love. It says honeymoon phase, childlike, moving on, and new beginning. With player, charming, manipulative, karmic, and being tested. This is underlined by breakup. Walking away, ending, separation, it's over. And you did get this broken bridge energy, which is an unsuccessful outcome. So maybe some of you are experiencing a breakup with a player, possibly, right? But there's new love on the horizon. That's just for some of you. Or take the cards as they resonate. Just my little example. It doesn't have to be the exact way those cards can be read. There's many ways that those energies can go. Show me for the Pisces, what's in their energy? Again, with children, you have a lot of children energy around you. Childlike, innocence, and fun. Okay, then you've got past life. So there's some deja vu, past love, or a knowing that you have, a deep knowing. You've also got dating queen. This is opportunities, dates, and abundance. And then beauty queen. That's two queens you got. This is about being adored, shining. And then it's underlined by control, and it says taking back your power, kinky in the bedroom, and releasing. But this is like releasing, right? Overall, and that's about that snake shedding its skin so that you can hold space for the new to come in, so that you can be open to the receiving. All right, Pisces, here we go. It says insight. You are guided by wisdom and sharp perception, capable of cutting through confusion to reveal truth. Your strength lies in your ability to balance intellect with empathy, making good decisions that serve the greater good and yourself. And that's underlined by adventure. The universe invites you to take the first step into the unknown. Yes, with that world energy as your incoming energies. Take a step into the unknown. Trust that this leap will bring growth and new opportunities. While the path ahead may be unclear, it is filled with potential. Let go of fear, embrace curiosity, and allow life to unfold with wonder. So these are your messages I have for you at this time, Pisces. I really wish you well. Take care of yourselves.